Some sweet strategy. Filbert, are we live yet?
I'm great. I'm fucking great on social media.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well.
I'm like that good damn. I'm like an Instagram model.
Yeah, you are. Quirky little Instagram model.
What are their names?
There we are. That was we've been on for a while.
What's up? Welcome to Pop Topics. This is a show with all the media news you need, none of the opinions you want. I am one of your hosts, Matt Boyd, at Matt Neil Boyd, Neil with an A on Twitter, and with me, as always, is Casey Shaheen.
I'm back. What's up, guys?
Episode 6-9, dude.
Dude, by the way, I'm at Gym Class Tryhard across all social media.
Yeah, he is. This is episode 69 of Pop Topics, show with all the media news you need,
And all the booty eating you want.
There it is.
Woo! We out here.
Put that girl upside down.
Yeah.
You see me?
Can I tell you a funny story about a 69?
Yeah, I have one too.
All right, so first time I 69.
Yeah, mine is my first time.
Yeah, my first time. It was with a young lady named Jillian from Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And
Great too.
The next morning, like we slept together. The next morning, I walked out to the living room, talked to a friend of the show, Chad Rowers, and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, it was great." Yeah, he's like, "How was it last night, Machine?" Because he goes, "Mean Machine Shaheen."
Mm-hmm.
And I go,
"That's
good,
not
man."
gonna work, Phil. It's not gonna work.
He said,
"It's not you, it's me."
I said it went really well.
You just gotta lay it down.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
By the way, producer Phil.
No sleeve Steve over there.
No sleeve Steve.
Was fucking.
Let's get that vest on your brother.
He was fumbling with the iPad.
Before we lose the lead, he asked me how I did, and if I were to give you an example of something we all might understand, I was about as good with a 69 as Phil is with that iPad right now.
Yeah.
Because I told Chad, yeah, I 69. He go, "Oh, well, how'd you do it on top?" I go, "Yeah." Like, "Dude, you're not supposed to do it on top." I'm like, "Really?"
Dude, so
I 69 on top, and then that became a meme.
The first time I 69 was in high school. It was with my girlfriend. I dated her for most of high school, and one of the first times that we ever did sex stuff, we 69'd, but she wanted me to be on top. This is the first time this was both of us the first person we had ever been
Straight
with.
out of Big Mouth.
We took each other's virginities. And she wanted me to be on top, and I wasn't gonna, I think that your first sexual partner isn't really a place for debate. You know what I mean? You just do whatever is mentioned.
No, it's pretty
right?
much it's like the best improv group ever.
Yeah.
It's like,
If
yes,
someone
and.
has a suggestion, you just go with it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of sussing shit out like there is today.
Yeah, I feel like
this was back when consent was a little different.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Dude,
this is dude, we're living in a post-Weinstein world.
That's a good point.
This is pre-Weinstein.
And I was on top, and she had braces. And my first thrust down, first of all, it's a lot easier for a girl to be on top in a 69 because
I think that's the way it's.
You don't have to move your pussy
exactly
in a 69.
Exactly.
It can just sit there.
It's internal.
So all you have to do is move your head.
Yeah.
But all both people have to do is move their head. But if the guy is on top, he has to fuck your face and eat your pussy at the same time. That's two motions. That's a little harder than rubbing your tummy and patting your head at the same time. You know what I mean? And I went a pretty deep down thrust, and I don't think she enjoyed it. When I went down for the second thrust, she closed her
Oh no.
her biters.
She had
her
braces.
teeth.
She had braces too. Huh?
She had braces, and so my dick went against the grain of her braces.
No, look at her just Julianing your little baby carrot.
And I was circumcised for the second time that night. It didn't feel great. I haven't been on top in a 69 since. Love 69ing. Love it. Huge fan. I have been on top actually, but it was a much more. It was.
Was it a transitional top?
Yeah, she was in transition. Yeah. It was a man lady.
Yeah.
No, it was with a girl. I'm not gonna say her name.
So
this one's very recent.
We avoided tranny. We said
Hey,
man lady.
well,
Look at this show. We're growing.
you know.
You guys are witnessing this growth.
Episode 69 is when we matured, ironically.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching the show. If you're not watching, go fuck yourself. Here's a few different ways that you can interact, listen to, or watch the show. Hopefully you're watching on YouTube. We do this live on YouTube right now. Go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/5051radio, spelled out 5051radio, to find a link to the YouTube page. Click like and subscribe if you're already here. Because once we get 100 subscribers on YouTube, we can get a custom URL.
We growing, y'all. We are growing, and it's actually pretty cool to know that we do have a lot of new listeners from my vacation. We'll get
Shout
to
out
that.
Steve. Shout out Pablo. I don't know. I'm just making up people's names now. Go to iTunes, search Pop Topics to find this show. You can also find episodes of The New Hotness, which is also a show that comes out of the studio.
The best show.
And Pray Tell with Matt Boyd,
The New Hotness will be
which
live.
is not out of the studio.
No, not out of the studio, but always in the heart of the studio.
iTunes, Facebook, YouTube,
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.com
.com, dude.
slash
We're on the dude,
slash Flifty51
Flifty Flip.
Radio.
I'm all right changing the name to Flifty Flifty.
If you go there because you're poor and don't have an Apple device, you can do so there.
Yeah. I don't care how you listen to the show. Love that you do. Matt, it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back, Casey.
I do want to, before we get into anything, I do want to say, I want to give you a shout out. Last 2 episodes.
I deserve them.
You deserve them. You deserve the shout out. So shout out to Matt for holding down the fort while I was gone. Chance Willie guest hosted on 2 weeks ago. Had an excellent conversation about the solidarity.
Singularity, not the solidarity. Well, we weren't solving
I was on the
race
dude, I was
issues.
pretty drunk on the beach listening to it, which I was giggling pretty heavy. But they did talk about the singularity. Dune and my new favorite beef, Chance Willie vfader.com.
Yeah, he hates Fader.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good. So I want to give a shout out to Chance. And Matt did a solo Pop Topics last week, and that was great. So shout out to both of you, and reverse shout out to all those of you who have not listened to it. And if you haven't, go over to all those properties that Matt just talked about.
Yeah.
And check them
Yeah.
out. Okay. Matt, I got a lot to talk about. So
Yeah, tell me about your week, you dumb fuck.
God, I got to tell you about a lot of weeks. Where do I start? Vacation.
Uh-huh.
Went on vacation. Went to the Bahamas with the fam. Mom, Dad, Mitchell, my brother. And we had a real good time. We sat out on the beach, all-inclusive. By the way, I almost entirely recommend going all-inclusive whenever you go on a vacation, because not only do you get free drinks from the bar whenever you want and like free food or whatever, so you don't have to worry about any of that shit. When you do go to the bar and you do pull out a $10 bill and wink at Frederick with a gold tooth,
Yeah.
he is going to not only give you top shelf liquor, which Phil still doesn't believe that's top shelf liquor.
He doesn't believe in top shelf liquor. He doesn't wear sleeves, Casey. Do you think that man has any experience with top
Phil
shelf?
right now. Y'all need to see. Oh yeah, we got you. Yeah. Phil's got to turn the light on. He'll come over. Well, I'm gonna keep talking. But Frederick, one of the bartenders, we would tip everybody, and we would get treated like gods, bruh.
Of course, you're white.
Those sleeves. It was awesome. They would run from the bar to the beaches. He'd be like to me and my brother, like, how are my sons doing today? Where's mom and dad? They still out downtown? We're like, yeah. It was like, when are they gonna be back? I go, a couple hours. He goes, cool. Well, I'm off at 6, so make sure you just come, just get whatever you need from the bar. And he was hooking us up, and it was awesome. And so cumulatively, the whole family probably dropped about $200 across the staff at this resort. It was awesome.
Very nice.
Met a bunch of new friends. We got a new listener. His name is Joey.
What's up, Joey?
He is a jet ski rental guy from the beach outside of the hotel. I asked him, I was kind of pretty drunk. I'm like, hey, man, he goes, what do you do, bro? You look like a party dude. And I go, well, I appreciate that. I do got this sick tan. By the way, black guy, best teeth. Best teeth. And he's like, yeah, you look like a party boy. And I was like, yeah. He's like, what else do you do? I go, I do a podcast every week. He goes, bro, are you kidding me? This dude over here, I don't know why he's talking like a Dodgers fan.
The Doyers.
The Doyers.
Hey, go Doyers.
He's like, bro, that guy over there, I can't even do it. Yeah, I can't even do the accent.
That's how not racist you are, is you can't even do accents.
I did just watch Get Out recently, so I'm pretty woke. I'm pretty woke.
Good for you.
And I just keep patting myself on the back. But he goes, yeah, dude, my friend told me about podcasts. He asked if we ever listened to him, and he goes, I said no. And then he's like, no, y'all have to listen to podcasts. So, needless to say, now we have a new listener, Joey.
Thanks, Joey. Thanks for being here,
I'm going to call him Jet Ski Joey.
Uh-huh.
He's got 2 kids. He's 24. He's a good guy. Other than that, went to Atlantis where you swim with sharks. It's fun. See, you did a smart thing.
You think I did it?
I think you got it.
I think it's a little too late.
Yeah.
No, it is.
You got
It's
it.
way too late.
You got it. You got something good.
Damn, I'm a fucking idiot. Fuck it. Fuck.
What else happened? Oh yeah, went to Atlanta, swam with the sharks. Like
You went to Atlanta?
Atlantis.
Oh.
When you slide through the
A little
slide as the
different.
sharks.
They're a little different
They are
places.
different. They are different. Just as many black people working, white people enjoying themselves.
Right there.
Shout out Buckhead. And what else? It was fun. I also got some big news that I shared with Phil almost immediately once I received it. Matt, do you know about 23andMe?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, where you spit or jizz or whatever
Yeah,
into
you
a
come
vial?
into an envelope and then you throw it.
It's just like, yeah,
You attach it to a raven.
you just come with a piece of loose leaf paper, pull it up, and just throw it at the mailman. And if they catch it, they're your new dad. But my uncle, my dad's brother, recently did it.
With who?
My aunt.
Nice. Episode 69.
Yeah. And Matt, I got the results back from my dad's side of the family. And we've talked about it before. I'm a dirty Arabic boy.
Yeah. You're really gross. You smell bad.
Or so we thought.
You're not Arabic at all.
I am.
Okay.
Matt, I'm going to pull this up. Hopefully I can find it. I am part Arabic.
Oh.
Yes. My mom's side of the family, I'm mostly white. 33%. Well, that would be half of me, so 15% something. Man, I'm a 16th Jewish.
Nice.
So we are not pure-blooded. I am ready for birthright.
This
Phil.
podcast is finally going to start making some money.
You can prove it to him. That means you and I can
baby.
go to Israel together.
Dude, let's go to Israel.
Yeah, you can prove it. You've got the thing. It says.
Oh my
Get
God.
to the Mecca, my guy.
Great. And then I called my other Jewish friend, Dave, because, you know.
Oh, you have two Jewish friends now. Ooh.
And he said that I'm the.
Look at you.
I'm the kind of Jew that the girls like. I'm the Arab Jews. Like,
So, first of all, women don't like any kind of Jews.
yeah, they do.
All right.
There's the ones that get the ones that
down?
do the banking from Russia, and then there's the other. I mean, this is so anti. This is Breitbart. By the
You're
way,
allowed to do that. You're Jewish.
we're now far right. Yeah, I am.
You can say that.
We are very very alt right podcast. That's what we are. We're
Apparently now
gonna fill
we
a
are.
void in the market.
Yeah.
We are under Bill O'Reilly, the best alt right podcast.
Yeah, who knew that I am the biggest minority in this room?
That is
now.
That is
Look
pretty
at that.
cool.
Look at that
you.
shift.
Look
in
at
the-
you. Yeah, fuck you and all your rickets.
Yeah.
You pure blood. So yeah, I'm Jewish, and it's fun. Mazel tov, motherfucker. Shabbat shalom.
I'm so proud of you.
You know, I'm just glad. I am glad that everyone had the foresight to give me.
Well, they have the foresight,
circumcision.
and you don't have the foreskin.
There's the joke.
Do you get it?
Here we go. I'm Mizrahi Jewish, so Iranian and Iraqi Jewish. That's the ones that the girls like, apparently, according to Dave. Dave listens to this show. Shout out, Dave. I'm also 5.7% Iberian, and 33.9% Middle Eastern, but 100% 69 ready all the time.
Baby. How's your life changed now that you're a Jew?
I got
Has anything happened?
Yeah, I got a sick tan.
Uh-huh.
A lot less shame.
Uh-huh.
I don't feel as like entitled to feeling subjugated because I feel like I have a community now.
Yeah.
The Arab culture is very insular. I'm also West Asian, by the way. West Asian.
What's in
Pretty
West
sure
Asia?
that's still the Middle East.
China?
China.
China.
I think that's just East. How's my life changed? It's changed to the point where now I'm giving gifts, and I've got some gifts over here behind this.
Oh my
that
goodness!
I'm gonna give you.
You're like a.
I was gonna ask if you did your tip percentage rise?
You're like one of the three wise men.
or go down. I don't know.
Christmas came early.
And I believe I have 8 here for all the days of Hanukkah
Oh
that I
my
have
goodness!
missed. I
You
have
have to
gifts
celebrate
for you, Matt.
Hanukkah now.
I am also, as an honorary Jew, I'm really into hip hop now.
Oh,
I'm a beast.
you
I'm
don't
like Beastie.
say.
I'm like Beastie Boy
Are
Jewish.
you managing
So-
a young and up and coming rapper?
I am.
Nice.
So this is we're gonna go with the Shaheenstein agency. I brought some chips for you.
Oh, stop! Rap snacks.
Right, wrap snacks. We
Oh.
have the honey jalapeno Fetty Wap.
Okay.
I've got.
Can you zoom in on these, Philium?
So I've got the honey jalapeno Fetty Wap. I have the barbecuing with my honey Lil Romeo's.
Little Romeo.
You may know him as the
up.
son of Master P.
Yeah.
$500,000.
Mr. P
worth,
now. He's
$500,000.
married.
Yeah, Mr. P. I have fabulous New York deli cheddar.
Oh.
So I'm gonna throw that one up there. And last but not least, I know you're gonna pass out because I got you.
Sour cream and ranch.
Sour cream and ranch with a dab of ranch, might you? Migos. Migos.
Do you get
so
it?
good.
A dab of ranch?
Yeah, I
Do you
get
get
it.
it?
I
Dab
get it.
for me. Dab for me, dog. You're Jewish now. You can do that.
Yeah, so I got the Migos sour cream with a dab of ranch. Matt,
I am.
That's for
thank
you.
Thank you. All of them.
have you passed out? You know, I wonder if Migos got had sexual allegations against him, would it be kind of funny
We're fucking cute.
he could change his name to Quaalude? Okay.
I get it.
So guys, I only have 5, but there's 3 more days of Hanukkah. I'm still getting used to this whole thing. I'm very aerodynamic now that I don't have a foreskin. So there's that. What else happened?
Thank you, Casey.
No problem.
Thank
man.
you.
No problem.
Thank
man.
you.
I think they're collector's
Nah,
items.
dog, you smoke them, bro.
Do you want to
Come
see?
on.
The problem is,
You got any lean I can dip them in? Huh? Huh?
I was half tempted to open them up and eat them on air, but I know how cringy that sounds.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're not the new hotness. So we can't do that. We should have them the next 5 weeks taste test a different rap snack.
You know what? That's a good idea. We're regifting. Look at that.
Look at that.
Just in time for Halloween.
Like a true white person, I'm regifting gifts that I got that I don't want to eat.
That'll be pretty fun. We'll bring those up and show those. Then you can follow up on those and watch the new hotness. What is this? A crossover episode?
What?
Now that all that's out of the way, Matt,
Yeah.
what is fucking up, dude? I missed you.
Not a whole lot. I would hate to move. This is a phenomenal set we got going on here, but I want to tell you about my week. This week, and by this week I mean a couple of hours before I got here, I had to go to a music store in East Nashville to get a couple of mic stands like we have right here on the desk. I have started doing my own podcast out of my house, Pray Tell with Matt Boyd, where I have conversations with friends of mine in the comedy scene and other people. We've got a Dual Meeker episode coming up pretty soon.
Wow.
This week we'll keep it a secret, okay? But
You got a secret?
as I was at the music
Wait,
store.
are you saying you got another secret episode coming up?
Well, the one this week, I don't want to give it away. You know who it is. Is it someone on this table right now? No. But
Now you got me. You're killing me. See, I'm a Pray Tell fanboy.
I went to the music store, got a mic stand, and while I was there, I got a couple of other accessories. I'm really trying to. I know that I've gotten very down on my people on this show. I know that. I know that I do that. Millennials.
Yeah.
I like to get mad at millennials. I've been doing this a lot recently, both on camera and off camera.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been told me, yo, Matt, pipe down with that millennial shit.
Yeah, I would agree.
And so I'm trying harder every day to become more millennial. And today I decided that I am going to get more millennial by having more laptop stickers on my laptop.
You know, I was thinking the same thing
So
yesterday.
Phil, if I can get you to zoom in on I want to point out my new laptop stickers. They're millennial AF, as some would say. Are you zoomed in on them? I'm waiting to see it on here so I can give you a demonstration, guys. These are my new laptop stickers.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I can't. I don't know how this works.
Well, yeah, no, you're just point to your
So
shit.
we have the I broke out one, right? I've had that one for a while. This is the breakout game.
He broke out because he
I hit puberty. I started watching, what's that show?
Big Mouth
Puber
on
Me.
Netflix. Watch it.
I have the broke out. That's the I broke out, the breakout game that's in Franklin, Tennessee, run by Sierra. Very good friend
she no
of the
longer
show.
works there.
Well, then fuck this sticker. I have the Naughty Dog sticker. That's also been there for a while because I'm a millennial. I like video games. I like to play video games. You know, that's what we do.
You know, some might call you a Crash Bandicoot.
Wow. They do call me that. They do call me that. Next to that one, right under it, actually, I have a picture of Wonder Woman taking a shit. That's what that is. Because not only do I like superheroes, not only do I like feminism, but I feel like women should be more comfortable with their bodies. And if my laptop can help in any way possible, I'll let it.
Wait, what do you call that? Body confidence?
Body positivity.
Body positivity.
Now, right over my Apple, I have a this is what we call postmodern art. I don't know if you're familiar, Casey, but it's ironic because it's a Heineken.
I hate it.
It's a Heineken logo, but with Winterfell on it. Because not only do I like sip and brews, I love me some Game of Thrones.
You are such a piece of shit.
Not only that, but if you were like, Matt, not millennial enough, I need you to millennial it up a little bit. I got a surprised Patrick Star tie-dye, my guy. Okay? Fuck with me on that tie-dye Patrick Star.
Did you get these, did you put a quarter into a machine outside of Cobra? What the fuck did you do?
There's like a Dollar General basket bin in the music store with like hundreds of these. And these are the best ones I found. These are the only ones that I'm like, I know that these are shit, but I'm okay with them being on my computer. Yeah. And so that's me, guys. That's just who I am.
How long till you become a bumper sticker guy?
I'm connecting with the youth. Millennials aren't bumper sticker people, are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they fuck
That's
heavy.
college.
They fuck heavy with that coexistence bumper sticker.
That's a good point. I just see, I watch more and more Pomcasts as the day gets longer, and all these people with the video portion of their Pomcast, they have laptop stickers.
Oh, so you're emulating your.
I'm biting style.
You're biting style as a millennial does. So you're kind of doubling down on this becoming a millennial. You're buying into it and also doing it.
Yeah. Speaking of double down, I've also started eating different seasonal food items off of restaurant menus.
Like squash?
I had a venison burger. I actually didn't. I didn't eat that venison burger. But I did have pumpkin spice shit recently.
Man, you are a Fallout boy.
Millennials hell.
You're just a Fallout boy, dude.
I'm millennials hell.
You're not on that Fallout.
Chase Willie and I listened to
Chase?
Green Day in the car last night.
Chase Willie?
Yeah. What? Did I say it wrong? Is that not his name?
I don't think so.
What else? What else have I been doing recently to connect with the youth? That's about it.
Have you just been touching the youth?
Yeah. Fingering them. 69ing with them, if you will. Episode 69 of Pop Topics. Here we are.
We out here.
God, we are cute as hell. Look at all that. Look, we got decor. We've got a set with us. We've got this lovely set put on by No Sleeve Steve himself, Phil Grand.
NK.
This face brought to you by God himself. That face brought to you by the Jewish God himself.
He's truly the most based God. Home-based God, if you will.
Oh, I got to put that in there. Speaking of rap snacks, do you want to start off with some developments in the world of fighting?
Yeah, worldstarvines.eu.
Yeah.
What you got?
Two rappers got in a fight the other day, speaking of the bass god.
So this is the
Lil
show?
B got his ass beat by A Boogie wearing a hoodie.
I love that. Now, hold this. Guys, welcome to the show. You've been listening to Pop Topics. You're still listening to Pop Topics. We're going to get into format. This is the show where Matt and I come weekly. We come weekly, and when we 69, we come eternally. Like the one and only God himself, Yahweh. We bring you all the media news you need with none of the opinions you want. Matt, let's talk about some beef. You
ready?
Yep.
This was brought to you by High Snobiety. I'm not making that up. Highsnobiety.com. This was written by Graham Campbell. Wide as hell, my guy. Lil B was violently attacked at last night's Rolling Loud Festival. Last night, Lil B was forced to cancel his set at Rolling Loud Bay Area Festival in Mountain View, California, after he was allegedly jumped by A Boogie with the Hoodie and his crew.
Yup.
A Boogie with the Hoodie, by the way, a very underrated rap name. Phenomenal. You have to say the whole thing. It's like artist formerly known as Prince.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of like his house name. A Boogie.
That's a
from
name,
House Hoodie.
That's a name that says fuck the come up.
Yeah.
I've arrived.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do to stand
He's
out
here.
in this business, you
Mhm.
know? Seconds.
XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
What
Tell
a
him.
fucking nightmare.
Seconds before his slot, Lil B took to the stage where he addressed the crowd, telling them that he was unable to perform because the assailants had stolen his equipment. During the speech, Lil B confirmed he was okay, but would still be going to a hospital for a routine exam.
Get a pap smear while you're there, bud.
You know, it just so happened, guys.
Pussy.
I got attacked backstage before the show started, but I already scheduled a doctor's appointment, so I think I'm just going to head over there. I'm going to get a CTE scan while we're at it. Further footage of the alleged melee has emerged in the time since. Other witnesses, meanwhile, claim P&B Rock, I have no idea who the fuck that is, change your name, was also involved in the attack. Then there's a video of like 7 to 18 teenagers beating the shit out of Lil B, the Bass God.
Okay, so I have a question. They
Go
said
ahead.
the word melee. This is the problem that I've been having with we're going to talk about this later, but I've been...
Well, we millennials learned that word from video games, much like ones from Naughty Dog.
It's true. Shout out.
You feel me?
What's the difference between being jumped and being, like, a part of a melee? Like, what?
I think it's the same thing. It's
what's
just
the difference between a fight and a melee?
they're the same thing.
What's the difference between murder and assassination?
Whoa, assassination! You have to be a public figure.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Then, like, an assassin it has to be public? Because in
Assassins
Assassin's Creed, I've
have
seen you
to-
kill plenty of innocent people.
No, you kill like your main job is to kill like political figures,
Oh,
public figures.
but your side job is just to kill just an innocent
Yeah.
bourgeoisie.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Fuck the Renaissance.
Just curious.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this show's just as worried about semantics as we are about Boogie.
I think
with a hoodie.
melees and fights are the same thing. They just, no one says melee. Unless you're trying to sound smart, like goddamn Graham Elwood or whatever the fuck his name was, Graham Attermore. He's the one that said melee.
He is.
I would never say melee in conversation.
Yeah, that guy's a cuck.
Cuck
that guy.
Let's see if there's any more information in Graham Brentwood's article.
Graham Brentwood.
This is a developing story with A Boogie with the Hoodie and PNB Rock's camp yet to pass comment. Stay posted for further updates as we have them. Now, this is unfounded information that I read somewhere else, but I do not have the article right in front of me. But the reason that this happened was because Young Bass God said that young A Boogie with the Hoodie sounds a lot like Dej Loaf. Which, as far as I'm concerned,
Best name.
why would you run Dej Loaf's name to the mud like that? You know what I mean? That's more of an insult on Dej Loaf
Dude,
than it is A
Dej Loaf-
Boogie with this hoodie.
What does Dej Loaf mean?
Dej Loaf is a
What is it?
female rapper.
Yeah, but what does Dej Loaf mean?
I don't know, man. I got
Dej Loaf sounds like something my people eat.
I got Disloaf right here. You mean?
You got a Gabe's loaf, my boy.
Hey, so just so everyone knows, people love to call we millennials soft. They like to say that we're not really about that life. People say that about me all the time. They're not wrong when they say about
You
me.
do really give off a not about that life sort of.
I'm not about that life. I'm really not.
about that millennial life, my guy.
But A Boogie with this hoodie, he's about this life, and he'll fuck you up.
Proud of you.
Bass God. Surprised we haven't had any curses come by way of Lil B.
Dude, it's a post.
Since this happened.
Post Weinstein world, man.
I guess so.
That's what happens.
Anything else? Anything you want to talk about, Casey?
Let's parlay that into some celebrity politics. Speaking of assassinations, I got real weird last night, bud. Yeah. I've been having trouble sleeping since I got back from vacation because I wake up early and I'm out late, and so my sleep schedule's kind of
Too many Bahama
out of
mamas
whack.
in your body.
Speaking of, by the way, when you go on vacation, you expect to see good-looking girls. You're not going to see them at an all-inclusive resort. You got a lot of what I've been calling all-inclusive bodies.
Yeah.
They are on display. They look like a Mrs. Buttersworth bottle in a microwave. I mean, I'm talking cellulite and varicose veins on display, braided belts like you wouldn't believe.
Can I say this? Ew.
It was, I mean, and a lot of old people. But it's fun. It's fun because you get to have adult conversations with drunk adults.
Uh-huh.
and that's cool. So my sleep schedule's been off. So last night, doing research for this show, wanted to learn a little more about the Kennedy assassination, and boy, oh boy, did I dive deep. Did I dive deep? Jeff Ruby is a shill. No, Jack Ruby. Jeff Ruby runs a restaurant here in Nashville. That is
Jeff
not
Ruby, you're
blasphemy.
also a shill.
You're also a shill. You're also a shill. He is out of Louisville, and I actually have a card. I might go apply at his restaurant. Shout out Jeff Ruby. This is the best publicity they've gotten since they sponsored a horse at the Kentucky Derby.
Is Jeff Ruby is what is he? Does he run the Jimmy Kelly's here in town? Yeah, I think it's all Jimmy Kelly's. I used to work with a guy at Sperry's. I can't remember his name, but he was such a fuck. We hated him so much. He used to talk about how he used to work at Jimmy Kelly's.
Jimmy
I
Kelly.
used to work at Jimmy Kelly. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? That's the name of a restaurant? Jimmy Kelly's. I used to work at Jimmy Kelly's.
I like when people brag about something that you don't know anything about.
Yeah.
And you're like,
oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. Why do they tie their...
Ruth's Chris, Sperry's, Jimmy Kelly's, Outback. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, Outback.
No rules, just right.
Patron saint of this podcast, the Blowing Onion.
Yeah.
So I started reading about Kennedy, and it was all sparked by the fact that in 1992, following a movie released by Oliver Stone about the JFK assassination, which bent the facts about the Kennedy assassination. It was released, and it caused a big uproar in the and this is 92 in the information and intelligence.
Well,
agencies.
you're not watching the right documentaries. You need to watch the
ones that are filmed in this house.
The unanimous. It is unanimously agreed the most concrete evidence of who killed JFK, X-Men First Class, where they proved that Magneto himself killed John F. Kennedy.
I mean, it would make sense because there were two shooters. Both bullets came from the same spot. Magneto, metal bullets, making it happen. I hadn't even seen that. I don't even know what he's talking about, and I just guessed it. But in 1992, George Bush decided to say that on October 26th of 2017, a lot of classified documents would be released, pending that they did not put national security and the intelligence agencies at risk. And it was up to the discretion of the president, the sitting president, the sitting president, to it was going to happen no
Daniel
matter
Trump
what.
himself.
Daniel J. Trump.
You know what that J stands for?
What?
Jimmy Kelly's.
Oh my God.
All one word.
Bull.
Episode
circle.
69.
So now Trump is saying that he's not going to let or he's not going to stand in the way. In fact, he's saying that he's going to release the documents when it's just going to happen no matter what. It's like, it's almost like you, I don't know. You take credit for the train still going down the tracks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I let that train go. I could have stopped it, but I let it go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like people my age that are like Cowboys fans, and they love to talk about like the like, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm the fan of fucking champions, bro. And it's like they won all of those Super Bowls before you were born. So what are you taking credit for?
It's America's team, baby.
Nothing.
America's team. So I want to make this show, Matt. I want this to be HQ for leaks. I want this to be HQ for big. Do you want to get into this conspiracy with me?
Sure.
We're gonna have to
What,
read
the
it.
JFK conspiracy?
Yeah.
No, it's too much.
No, we got to do it. We got to do it.
I still haven't bunked nor debunked the Beyonce fake pregnancy conspiracy theory, and that one is very surface level. There's really not a whole lot of research that goes into that, and I still can't even wrap my head around that one.
I'm just ready to really, like you're diving into millennial culture. I want to dig into this character that we're playing. Is this alt-right? I want to be alt-right.
Dude, it's not hard, and now that you're Jewish, it actually gets a little harder.
Yeah,
it gets a little harder.
It's like I chose the.
Yeah.
You're in the new South Park game. If you pick a
You're
black
the chosen
character,
one.
if you pick a black character, the game is harder.
Well, the difficulty scale, like easy to hard, the like closer you get to hard, the darker your skin gets.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna read the documents. I'm gonna dig deep. It's gonna be a whole thing.
Yeah.
And I just want to prepare everybody for it. And
Well,
if-
you
and if
need
I
to. I think you're diving a little too deep without having a whole lot of information or experience in conspiracy theories. I think you need to go surface level with your conspiracies.
I can't do-
You
I-
need to get into this Beyonce fake pregnancy conspiracy. You need to get into Nipplegate. Nipplegate's a fun one.
I do like Nipplegate. But that
you
was a
know.
publicity conspiracy.
I guess. That's what they say.
Harvey
But who
Weinstein.
knows?
Me too.
That's not a conspiracy theory. That's
Yeah,
rape.
Hey, I've only seen the word alleged thrown around.
Or this
I don't
conspiracy
back
theory.
Harvey Weinstein, by the way.
Or this conspiracy theory.
Oh, what a segue, man. I missed it. It's like I haven't
This
taken a bath in 2 weeks.
Comes by way of complex.com. It was written by Chris Yuskavage. You get a new fucking name, my guy. Conspiracy theorists think Patriots were behind heavy fog during game against Falcons.
I buy it.
Now, if there's anything I love in this world, it's the New England
Weather
Patriots
manipulation. Okay. The Patriots, then weather manipulation.
and the Geostorm.
Yeah.
From Spygate to Deflategate, the Patriots have been at the center of a number of NFL scandals over the last 2 decades. One of those is real. But have they taken alleged cheating, to the next level? Some NFL fans think so after what transpired at Gillette Stadium on Sunday night. The Patriots took part in a home game against the Falcons in a rematch of last season's Super Bowl, and New England crushed Atlanta handily, 23-7 during it. But after the game,
Walloped them.
people weren't talking about the Pats' dominating performance over the Falcons. Instead, they were talking about the ridiculously heavy fog that fell over Gillette Stadium during the second half, which made it almost impossible for people both at the game and at home to see what was going on the field.
Gillette Stadium, where we can effectively shave points off the other team. I don't know. I had it in my head, but it didn't work.
It was almost there.
I'm sorry, bud.
If this had happened at just about any other game, fans would have thought, wow, that fog is really something, huh? And moved on. But because it happened during a Patriots game in Massachusetts, the conspiracy theorists came out and accused the Patriots and Patriots head coach Bill Belichick of having something to do with it. No, really. Just take a look at how people responded to all of the fog suddenly showing up right around halftime. Conspiracy. Patriots fogged the field with fireworks to get an advantage.
Not a bad mechanic.
I would not be surprised if somehow this fog was a product of some weird Patriots scheme. Man, I don't care the Patriots cheated again. The fog was all them. It's a conspiracy.
Issa Conspiracy, which, by the way, Kim Walker, change your name to Issa Conspiracy, please.
Belichick deploying fog on the Falcons' fourth down is some next-level Spygate stuff. Cue Simpsons meme.
Solid, Mr. Burns, excellent.
Where does it end?
Matt, you are never gonna
Where does it end?
You're never gonna get refuge, bud.
I don't want refuge.
No, you like it. You like standing against all odds.
I just don't like where
This motherfucker pisses into the wind without any hesitation.
I'll start pissing into the fog if I need to. I don't give a fuck.
Shit, you got to create some first.
I just don't get how far, because a lot of this is funny, right? A lot of this is a joke.
Yeah.
People are making, very tongue in cheek.
A lot of people
The Patriots.
A lot of people licking their cheeks these days.
They're doing it. But you know that there's some people that really think how did they do this? This is the first time this has ever happened. What had happened was that it was a little humid before the game, and then they did the fireworks and the smoke. Remember a couple of years ago, the 4th of July here in Nashville? It rained on the 4th of July.
Oh, do I?
And then there was that fog that was sitting overhead. And when they started doing the fireworks, because we were very close to Nissan
We were right
Stadium.
there. We were right across the river.
When the fireworks went off, the smoke lingered.
At a certain point, all you saw were the flashes
It happens.
behind the smoke. It does happen. But the fact that it happened and the fact that you prescribed me a little dose of getting into light conspiracies, I stand behind it.
If this is true, if the Patriots truly have found a way to manipulate the weather to win games, should we be mad at them?
No.
Or should we be like, hey, can we use this for good?
Yeah.
Robert Kraft.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
My favorite
Yeah.
thing. My favorite
Shit,
thing.
yeah.
My favorite thing is that people think that it was Bill Belichick that had anything to do with this.
Yeah.
That man doesn't have enough problems on his plate.
I know. I know his wife's gonna leave him. She can't give him blowies because she always has this constant yeast infection in her throat from her Pilates teacher.
That boy's defense is made out of goddamn monkeys. All right,
You are.
they are just stupid
you
little.
are.
They're just running around out there, just scratching their head and just like acting like idiots. And like this guy's sitting there talking about
That's
fucking-
about as alt-right as this podcast has gotten right there.
Why? They're just
Phil put
running
sleeves
around.
on.
Phil,
put
you're
sleeves.
you're a weak human being.
I had my shirt off for an
You're a
entire
weak
show
man.
one time. In the middle of summer, you're right.
This guy can't. This guy just can't do anything. You know. I mean, there's nothing. He's got a bunch of retards on defense, and no one's doing anything except for Tom Brady on this team. But this guy has plenty of time to figure out how to fucking keep a cloud on the field during a Patriots game.
Well, I
you
mean,
know what I mean?
Yeah, because he could put all of his faith in Tom Brady and his assistant coaching staff to not only deflate balls, but learn how to manipulate weather patterns.
Idiots.
It was
Idiots.
definitely smoke, though, right? It wasn't fog. It was smoke.
Idiots. It was both. It was humid. So
Wait,
it
are
was
smoke and fog the same thing?
what? Sounds like the plot of the next Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Ooh.
No, fogs are clouds, right? That's how fog works.
Just it's condensation.
Cumulonimbus.
Serious.
No, I'm dead
Cumulus.
serious.
Stratosphere.
Casey, what's next?
Let's keep it on. Do we have any more sports stories? Let's talk about. Let's just go into it. Let's keep it on football.
Okay.
We talked about Nipplegate. Are we going to release documents about Kennedy? Are we going to learn more about the JFK conspiracy about the same time we learn about Nipplegate? Because Justin Timberlake has been slated to be the musical guest at this year's Super Bowl.
Ooh.
That's it. That's all I got. He's got that feeling inside his bone, and he's going to give a lot of kids bones by ripping off Janet Jackson's nipple. Again.
Wow.
Not ripping it off. Ripping off her shirt, exposing her nipple to a viewing audience. Did you see that live?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, that was the Patriots Panthers Super Bowl. Yeah, I did see it live. I remember, as if it were yesterday, the
Jerking it.
feeling in the room. To be completely honest, if I can be, can I?
Pray tell, please do.
I remember the Janet Jackson Nipplegate fiasco better than I remember 9/11.
That's exactly what
I was talking about this
exactly
recently
what I wanted
on
to hear.
stage, but like I remember Punkin spitting on New York in the quarterfinals of Flavor of Love season 1 better than I remember 9/11.
Wow.
I do, I really do. I think it also has more of an
Well,
effect on my everyday life.
How old were you in 9/11?
8.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was 12.
you don't have to brag, but
I was I had 12 years.
yeah.
That means if I was in 3 more years, I could marry Woody Allen.
You are really.
I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew now.
You can say that. I guess you can say that. Yeah, I remember Janet Jackson. I remember Nipplegate very well. I remember us sitting there being like, "What just happened? Like, why did this happen? What happened? Did they mean to do that? Is this the future of America? Like, is this what we want our kids to watch?" Was what I was thinking. Do I feel safe raising children in a country where this is possible? That's what I thought. The entire all half a second.
How old were you during Nipplegate?
That was what was that? 2005. So I was.
Was that 2005? That wasn't 2005.
12.
Was that 2005? I gotta find out when that was.
2005, 2006.
That wasn't then, was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The Patriots won in 2002, 2004, and 2005. Oh, so it's
It was
2004.
2004. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That felt like it was so much.
No, I mean, America hasn't been
You were
different.
11, so it was about the time that
I
I
was
would.
11, yeah.
Yeah, that was about the time that I remembered 9/11.
Yeah, I guess
So
so.
I think we can confidently say that you remember things when you're 11 very well.
And I remember America feeling a little different the next day. I remember,
The pants got a little bit tighter.
yeah, like we had to start taking our shoes off at airports, and we had to,
Keep taking our nipples out during just any
yeah,
performance.
yeah.
The weird thing
we
about
started calling all brown women Janet Jackson. It was earth shattering.
the weird thing about it was that her nipple looked like a Stargate.
Uh-huh.
It's like a weird nipple clamp.
Yeah.
Almost as
That's well. If we're gonna dive into the conspiracy, was this a publicity stunt or was it an accident, as everyone claims it is? Why was she wearing such an elaborate tassel if the bosom was not supposed to be exposed?
I would say, if I would play the devil's advocate, she was realistically leading the first slut walk. She was Amber Rose before Amber Rose.
Whoa.
Because she was wearing that thing just for her. Because she gonna do her. I'm gonna do me, and probably everybody else, so I can stay relevant and famous.
That's a good point. And also, did young Justin know that she was wearing such an elaborate tassel underneath?
He had a feeling. He had that feeling inside his bones.
Or was he hoping for a full nipple exposure? Because this
There's
is
no-
called Nipplegate, but nary a nipple was shown in that Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
What actually happened? Jackson headlined the 2004 Super Bowl halftime show where Timberlake appeared as a surprise guest. By the way, I did see my first concert was NSYNC opening up for Janet Jackson at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And I was probably 7 or 8. And I went with my friend. I went with my brother and my dad first. And then next time, I went with someone else. But, oh, yeah. I ran into everybody at it was my friend Quentin and my friend Austin. And we were up in the suite, and we were watching Janet Jackson. I think we all became men. We had binoculars. We were watching her just writhe on the stage.
Yeah.
And it was great. And I never saw a nipple. I saw as much nipple as America did at the halftime
You feel
show.
cheated?
Yeah. Plus, I wasn't. I think I got up to go to the restroom, or to go take a shit because we're not on radio anymore. When that happened, and when I came back, they're like, "Dude, did you have it on 100 Good Deeds for Eddie McDuff?"
Yeah, I remember. I was reading an article today actually about about Justin Timberlake being on the Super Bowl this year, and why, and Janet Jackson not, and the whole falling out of the whole Nipplegate thing. And I was I never, what I truly never knew about that was how big of a deal people made about it, and the whole FCC suing CBS Sports, and chill the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Y'all need to get
no one cared.
Get some.
No one cares.
Yeah, people only get outraged because other people are outraged.
Yeah. People are like, my children had to see that.
Yeah, it's about goddamn time you got those shitty mom tits. So I watched Christina P's special today, and I think I picked up a little bit of her vocabulary.
Mushy purples.
Mushy purpies, dude. Did you know that happened when he said, when he was singing Rock Your Body? He says, bet I'll have you naked by the end of the song.
Yeah, and then he pulls it off.
And then he pulled it off, and then both singers looked shocked, and Jackson quickly covered her breast.
Yeah, I remember. I remember very well.
I feel like this is it's almost like I was on vacation when Kennedy got shot. That's what I feel like right now. So, Super Bowl halftime show. I wonder if Justin Timberlake's going to kneel. We still going to be talking about that then?
Yeah. What do you think? You think that Justin Timberlake, the quadruple threat himself, maybe the whitest
Yeah,
black
he can
man
sing,
that's
he can
ever
dance,
lived?
he can act, but can he throw a long ball?
No, he has Britney Spears' virginity. That's his fourth talent.
That really is. That's his.
He also got married in a jean wedding.
Oh,
A
I think that was.
blue
I'm
jean
pretty sure that was just a
dream.
date.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that picture?
It's so good.
It's great. It's phenomenal.
Oh, those Canadian tuxedos, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of celebrity politics and changing the game, Kid Rock is not running for Senate after all. And not only did he say that he wasn't running for Senate this week on Howard Stern, he also took the time to call the New York Times, quote, a little bit gay.
Nice.
So the lead line, fuck no, I'm not running for Senate, the musician said. Like, who the fuck couldn't figure that out? This is written by Kevin Schleswowski. Go back to Russia. I can say that I'm Jewish now. This comes by way of HuffPo. Kid Rock was a guest on the Howard Stern show Tuesday for an hour-long interview that touched on his dislike for left-wing media and his Senate candidate stunt. The musician told Howard Stern that despite announcing otherwise, oh my God, I fucking hate this. Why won't you go away, ad? A run for Senate, his seat in the House, the state of Michigan. He goes, fuck no, I'm not running for Senate. Like, who the fuck couldn't figure that out? I'm releasing a new album. I'm going on tour. During the conversation, Stern brought up the value of papers like the New York Times as part of the fee of the Free Democratic Society. Kid Rock's rebuttal, it's all a little bit gay, which he clarified to mean they have a narrative of left-wing agenda. I really wish he would have just left
that's what I got from that.
I really wish they would have just left it. It's a little bit gay and like let us.
It's all a little bit gay.
And he's like, oh, next topic.
New York Times is a little bit gay.
Man, that crossword puzzle, crossing the line. How you doing over there on IG?
I'm trying to find. I think that I might have or may not have, as they say, effed up.
Oh no, you did? The musician elaborated on the consumption habits. This is why I watched, like TiVo. He's still a manual. Uses the TiVo. TiVo's Bill
He's
Maher.
old-fashioned.
He is. He watches like Tucker Carlson. Then I go to fucking MSNBC. Like I watch everything. He doesn't care about using gays in an offensive manner. Rap rock was what people wanted at the time, and they still love those things it shows. He said to The Guardian in 2015, but it turned out that it was into a lot of bullshit, and it turned out to be pretty gay. If someone says you can't say gay, like all you can tell them is go fuck yourselves. You're not going to get anything politically correct from me. No, you ain't. Not from Joe himself. I think that's his name. Joseph.
I thought his name was Kid.
He's the, if Justin Timberlake's the Tennessee kid, that makes Kid Rock the Michigan kid. The American badass. But that's just in terms of celebrity and politics.
Yeah.
I tried to segue.
There it is. Kid Rock is not running for Senate. Fuck you if you thought he was, you stupid.
If he was running for Senate, if he was, let's just say hypothetically, what do you think? And he did it here, maybe as a state senator or a
Who?
Kid Rock, or a board member here in Nashville. What do you think his stance would be on this new study that says that Nashville pedestrians, the deaths have skyrocketed this year? What stance do you think he'd take on that?
I think he'd say, I think the pedestrians are a little gay. I think that walking is gay as fuck.
Yeah, he'll make a mandate that it's now no longer called jaywalking; it's called gay walking. This is a very alt-right podcast.
No, quit saying that it's not. There's nothing all right about this podcast.
I'm really trying to pivot our brand.
I don't know if it's going very well.
I want to pivot our brand. We're the alt-right podcast.
Jesus Christ.
I just want y'all to know we ain't sorry.
This comes by way of Patch.com. Nashville pedestrian deaths skyrocket. Millions.
Hyperbole.
Millions of walkers.
So big.
These fucking losers with legs. Get a car. This was written by J.R. Lind.
A great J.K. Rowling fan fiction.
There have been 19 pedestrians killed in Nashville so far in 2017.
Names.
The most ever on record, and with still 2 months to go. Now, what's going to happen? Is that a threat, JR? What are you saying?
Fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz over here.
Just in case you go to your cars, if you parked in Nashville, you go to your car and the tires are slashed. It's those goddamn walkers. Long leg Lind over here. Nashville has a growing population and more visitors than ever, combining to raise traffic numbers on both the streets and sidewalks, leading to higher chances of car versus walker accidents, which are increasingly fatal.
So
increasingly fatal.
They used to be a lot less fatal.
Yeah.
Like it used to be just a simple flesh wound.
Yeah.
Now it's like you got type 3 diabetes.
You know, back when
and a
cars were
laceration.
made out of aluminum and people were made out of men.
Do you know how
what
heavy
I
a
mean?
Buick is?
It's these goddamn millennials and their loose legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so
Maybe if they
dangerous.
had a fucking job, they could withstand a car accident. You know what
It's
I
all
mean?
these fucking kids driving Lyft.
Jesus Christ. As the days
Lyft
shorten
riders.
and the sun's angle lowers, what are we writing a fucking poem now?
All right.
What are we talking
Dude,
about?
honestly, this is the wait, what is it? J.R. Lynn is the perfect pen name for like a Hemingway sort of wannabe.
As the days shorten and the sun's
The
angle
sun
lowers.
also rises, but as the sun scatters its rays upon.
Walk Bike Nashville and the Tennessee Highway Safety Office are teaming up to raise awareness and
We need more
hopefully
awareness,
visibility of the city's shoe leather commuters.
Shoe leather commuters is like in the
JR
same family as
needs a new
carpetbaggers.
Yeah, it does. JR needs a new job. We need to get JR a
JR is a
job.
failed copywriter for Lindendorf chocolates.
JR needs to get on that new season of Game of Thrones with his fucking leather shoe commuters. That's a name of that is definitely a name of band on Nashville Unsigned. There's no question.
J.R. Lynn is good enough to write original programming for like LinkedIn.
We've had badly designed streets that are dangerous for pedestrians for decades. Yeah. Quick
Get
tip,
the horses off the street.
Quick tip, every street is bad for a pedestrian. It's for fucking cars. Walk on the sidewalk. You dumb motherfuckers. I can't believe we're blaming cars in this situation. I genuinely can't believe
What is Patch.com?
we're blaming cars.
What the fuck is Patch.com?
It's like the you sew them over your grandpa's blazer while you're walking through Demumbrian.
Patch.com is where you buy all your patches for your clothes in
Jesus.
Second Life.
Are pedestrians wearing dark clothing,
Okay.
walking at night, walking drunk any more than they used to be? The answer is no.
Yes, 100% yes.
Yeah. First of all, yeah. That's actually exactly what we're
I
saying.
turned 21 6 years ago. So if this study is
have to
10
brag.
years, what?
You don't have to brag.
I'm gonna brag. But like I've gotten drunk more and more as time goes on. So like I'm adding to the problem.
None of these situations have changed significantly, Walk Bike said. If Walk Bike is a person's name, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Walk bike is somebody who just can't decide what their favorite mode of transportation is.
It looks like it comes down to simple math. When there aren't that many people driving and there aren't that many people walking, the number of times pedestrians and cars will come into conflict is fewer, even with poorly designed infrastructure.
Finn.
Here's what Mr. Bike believes. Is that here's the two sides of his argument. Are you ready? He said, and I quote, I will say it again exactly as he said it. When there aren't that many people driving, when there are less cars, and there aren't that many people walking, less pedestrians, there are less cars hitting less pedestrians. No fucking way, Walker.
You know what this reminds me of? It's exactly like saying if you weren't around to hear the tree fall in the forest and you weren't around to hear it, you weren't gonna hear it. It's that obvious.
Yeah. You've never said, there's never been a more obvious
more like a
statement made.
Immanuel Kant. This guy is a true philosopher, a man of logic if I ever saw one.
October is National Walk Month, and November and December typically see
Breast
a spike
cancer.
in pedestrian death. So WBN and what said who?
No shit.
Who said who?
This is a correlation thing.
WBN and THSO.
How many people pedestrians died that had breast cancer though?
That's a good question. They weren't wearing pink; they were wearing black, and that was their fucking problem.
Or they were black.
WBN and THSO will be launching the Look For Me campaign next week, posting ads on billboards, bus benches, and online, aiming ads at drivers to encourage them to be cognizant of walkers in their midst.
Look for me. Look for me. It's like, hey, we want to remind you just keep your eyes on the road, guys. We just want to remind you keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Look at this billboard.
Yeah.
And take your eyes away from the road, but only for a second so that you can remember.
Yeah.
And then you hit another black.
Guys, please don't worry about the cars in front of you. Please worry about the dumb fucks on the side of the road that don't know when to cross the street.
Get a CarMax. You know,
I hate this pedestrian culture. I hate this fucking. I
Everybody's
really
pedestrian.
do. Like I hate the pedestrians have the right of way. They don't. I am in a fucking car. The second that I'm in a car and you're on your fucking feet and we are literally at a crossroads. Gravity takes over, motherfucker. Okay?
true.
I have the right of way because I will literally kill you with my car. I don't want to.
Death.
But if you don't get out of the way, it's very probable.
Death by Celica. Hashtag is trending. Drop it in there. Death by Celica.
It happens all the time. I see it all the time, especially since I left Murfreesboro and now I live in Nashville. Like, people will just walk through the street like it's like, I don't care. They're looking up at billboards and they're like, oh my God, Taylor Swift used to live here.
It's because there's no consequences.
There are, because of shit like this. Because more people die because they're walking out in the middle of the fucking street, and we blame the cars.
Bro, catch me not honking at you when you're walking in front of me.
I honk at people all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And you know what? I don't think they take you seriously enough. I think you need to get a new car because your horn kind of cute.
Well, yeah.
Cute horn for a cute Fallout Boy over here.
Yeah. I did replace my corn with a whinny of a horse. So, that's the sound my Celica makes.
I think you're bringing Winnie back, bro. Setting verbal trends out here.
I hate this fucking. I hate it so much. If you are occupying this is.
Why are your hands behind your back? What are you serving wine
because
at a table?
I'm afraid I'm gonna come at these motherfuckers.
Hey, y'all, catch these
I'm
hands.
restraining
Pedestrian's
myself.
about to catch these hands.
I'm restraining myself. I hate that. Like, this is
For
like
the listeners, Matt's hands are at his back as if he's greeting a table.
this is like telling tigers that they need to eat less gazelle. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, dog. They're car's gonna car.
Or
Okay,
trying to tell
car's
Tiger
gonna
to stop
car.
trying to DM Giselle.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't believe we see like shit like this happens because I know I'm a man of the streets. Okay, I've got my ear to the ground like the Navajo
His ears are dirty as fuck.
And
his ears stay on the ground.
I'm out here, all right? I'm cruising down Broadway, you feel me? And I am going down the street, and I notice way more often than not.
How about you take a horse, kill a cowboy?
Way more often than not,
Broadway.
I'm going down this street, and it's people that are just blatantly just walking out for no good goddamn reason in the middle of the street. It's not like these cars are jumping up on the sidewalk and running over motherfuckers at a bus stop.
No,
It's people
that
that are getting in the middle of the street. It's not the cars that are getting on the sidewalk. So, hot tip. Stay in your fucking lane, okay? If you're on your feet, you're gonna lose your seat. All right? It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah, I wish we had like a graphic we could throw up there.
Like Jesus and Miro.
Yeah.
There's a little rainbow that pops up. Don't shoot the messenger. Also, don't blame the driver for your bitch ass walking down the middle of the street.
But I will blame some drivers though, because we got some shit ass drivers.
What color are their skin usually?
Women.
Women colored.
Y'all bad on the streets though.
Nah, it is mainly white people. White people are bad drivers. What do you want me to say?
They're distracted. They're like, there's so little consequences that they have to like push their adrenal glands to just kind of just squeeze out any drop of adrenaline.
Yeah.
They need it. They need to feel danger because they don't feel danger. You know who felt danger? My ancestors.
People need to feel a little bit more danger.
As fuck ancestors.
People need to be scared to walk out in the middle of the street, and I mean that in a very real way. I feel like you should be like I am. I don't like just walking out in the middle of the street. I wait till I see that green walking man.
I don't.
I'll wait unless it's the middle of the night and it's like I think we're gonna be okay. Then I'll go out, you know. But you just be a little scared of getting. God forbid instead of saying, "Hey drivers, look out for pedestrians." God forbid we say, "Hey pedestrians, maybe be a little scared of that 2-ton machine going down the fucking street."
Or maybe quit acting so pedestrian.
That's what I'm saying.
Swinging on pedestrians. I vibe that. I think that we need to have you know what, Matt? On this show, I'm going to say, what do you think about having a PSA segment every week where we have a PSA, we do a little stab, like, the more you know, some sort of thing. And then we have a PSA. We just talk about how shitty millennials are.
Oh, millennials are great people. I don't know what you're. I know you haven't seen.
Dude, are you a shill? Are you a millennial shill?
I don't know if you've seen the back of my laptop yet, but I love millennials.
If you don't understand that reference, you can go back to the beginning of this episode here on 5051.com.
Yeah. Just watch out for cars, all right? Let's stop blaming the fucking machine.
One more story for you. I think we actually ran out of stories.
Go ahead.
This one comes by way of munchies.vice.com. California restaurant admits that it has been serving Popeyes chicken for months. It'd be funny if it was a Popeyes. The restaurant's Yelp page is now a hotbed of one-star reviews, The owner insists she didn't do anything wrong. It began, this is written by Mayak Sen. Mayak Sen? I feel like that's something Bart Simpson would prank call Mose. Mayak Sen? Oh, my accent. Has anyone seen my accent? I don't know. On October 7th, a Yelp user who goes by the name Tyler H. posted a 1-star review of Sweet Dixie Kitchen, a restaurant in Long Beach, California. Shout out Sweet Dixie Kitchen. That boasts a menu of biscuits and gravy, sweet potato hash, salmon Benedicts, these dicks, Frito pies, and bread pudding. He claimed that he saw workers sneak a bag of Popeyes chicken into the kitchen shortly after he and a friend were seated at the restaurant. He assumed that the chicken was a snack for the kitchen staff, but then when his $13 plate of chicken and waffles arrived at the table, he found a taste of chicken eerily familiar and a touch too stale. When he asked his waiter where the restaurant had sourced the fried chicken, the waiter admitted that it came from none other than Popeyes.
That fucking snitch.
Y'all,
Fire that motherfucker.
$15 an hour. I was saying minimum wage. You could buy loyalty. Buy your servant's loyalty. The restaurant compensated Tyler and his friend for the meal, but Kimberly Sanchez, the restaurant's owner, responded the next day to the Yelp review. We, capital, proudly serve Popeyes spicy tenders. We proudly serve their tenders. She insisted that she wasn't doing anything wrong forgetting, fucking stop. Her chicken from Popeyes, for example, she wrote she sources the restaurant's gumbo from a friend who sells it at a local farmer's market. Besides, she says the restaurant's kitchen isn't equipped with a fryer, so she and her staff have to outsource their chicken one way or another. So whatever you do with your little review, like it was some great exposure, and whatever to you, dude. Her rebuttal to Tyler H. concluded. Matt, why would you pick Popeye's chicken to serve at your restaurant?
Oh yeah, I love how she tried to defend herself by saying Popeye's chicken is the best chicken. No, it's not even close.
We proudly
Popeye's
source our
chicken
food
isn't
from
even
the third
close.
best chicken chain
Yeah.
in the lower 48.
Which I guess, maybe in the Southern California they don't have great fried chicken like we have here in the South.
Yeah,
but
go to
like,
Compton.
If someone
Kidding.
gun to
Alt-right
my
podcast.
head, I'm in the middle of Nashville and someone's like, I need fried chicken. Where should I go? Popeyes doesn't even hit the top 10. It doesn't even hit the top 10. You know?
Publix actually hangs out in top 5.
Publix is phenomenal. Publix has phenomenal fried chicken.
Best subs. Best subs.
We don't even have to go to like restaurants. We can stay fast food and grocery, and I could find you 5 better places than Popeyes.
You know what? Walmart's fried chicken puts the gross in grocery because it's not very good.
It's not good?
Publix is very good, though. Very crispy.
Yeah, Publix is phenomenal fried
I
chicken.
fuck with Publix heavy.
And their tatty salad.
I like that they staff a lot of good people.
Retards.
Yeah, Velcro shoes.
Yeah, I used to work there. I can say that. A lot of mentally challenged people work
It's true.
at Publix.
True. Matt used to work there.
Yeah, and old people.
That explains the deviance. A lot of old folks.
They're weird. They have weird rules at Publix. If you work there,
You have to wear diabetic socks just in case someone needs.
you have to shave. Like you have to shave if you're a guy, but you can wear a mustache. But that's it. It's like I would rather you just say, "How about we shave our faces?"
Publix rule book sounds like it comes out of Mike Pence's America.
It 100% is.
Hey man, they kill it though.
And the owner of Publix, Jerry Publix himself, had a mustache, and I feel like that's where it came from.
How cool would it be to have an X in your name?
Xander,
God, cool.
I guess. Felix, that's not cool. That's not very cool.
Felix.
Alex is just very.
I mean,
Alex is okay.
Yeah.
You
But,
know.
like,
What are some other X names? Xylophone. What if your name was Xylophone?
Zoshiel. I met a girl named Zoshi one time.
No, you didn't.
Xiotiol.
Something tells me she's not a woman anymore. So
She was very cute. Kind of Asian. She worked at a Tavern on the Square. Shout out. Is it raining? Yeah. Cool. It's raining, guys. Just, weather update. Matt, I don't know how 8 minutes felt, and that felt a whole lot longer than 8 minutes.
what felt a whole lot longer than
That story.
Oh, it felt wonderful. Felt great.
You want to just keep
Felt
going?
great. I mean, we can do whatever you want. We are burnt out of stories.
We kept it high and tight today.
It's
Dude.
very high, very tight. You just got back from vacation.
When's the last time you went on vacation?
I have no idea. I don't go on vacation, bro. I don't sleep, and I don't go on vacation. All I do is work. I'm grinding. I'm out here grinding. I keep grinding. I stay working.
You grind that putt on a
I'm
nightly?
twerking hard, and I'm hardly twerking at the same time. You know what I mean?
I'm proud of you. Oh, by the way, I did want to say that I did a podcast while we were gone with a friend of the show, former guest of the show, Eric Lau. And that may be posted sometime. We talked a lot about art and graphic design and just kind of chatted. We also started to do a spirituality and drugs one, like psychedelics one. But then we got interrupted. We were very drunk. I just wanted to, shout out to Eric Lau, Taylor Moore. Shout out. You guys are the best. My mom and dad say hi.
Nice. Tell them I say hi.
I will. I talk to my dad every day at 3 o'clock, so I will do that. Other than that, Matt, this week, what do we have to look forward to? Halloween is next week. Do you want to dress up?
No, I don't.
I'm going to dress up like...
Are you going to dress up? You going to dress up like a Jew?
Yeah. I'm going to do it.
I'm very proud of your new heritage.
Yeah, man, I'm embracing it.
I'm really happy. Show got a lot.
Phil just asked which Jew, and I think it's going to be like, maybe like Seinfeld.
You can dress up like Seinfeld?
What's the deal? Yeah.
I was thinking like Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, like a Milush kind of Jew.
Tevye.
Tevye?
Yeah.
Tevye, my favorite, the best way to sweeten your coffee. Do you get
Or the
it?
best way, yeah, or Tevye.
Stevia.
Yeah, I think are the best way to cure Jamie Lee Curtis's IBS.
Wow. All right.
Oh, that's the show, guys.
This is the show. Thank you for listening. This has been Pop Topics, the show with all the media news you need. None of the opinions you want.
Can we trade that off now?
Sure. Matt Boyd, at Matt Neil Boyd, Neil with an A on Twitter.
And y'all, you can catch me. I'm Casey Shaheen. Catch me on all social media at Gym Class Tryhard, spelled out. Guys, I need to grow my brand. I need to become something bigger than I am. We got some big changes coming up here soon, very soon. And we're looking forward to having you guys along for it. So do us a favor. Go to the YouTube, share it with your friends, tell your friends about it, drop it into casual conversation. And you know what? Don't jerk off more than twice in a day. Namaste, fuckers. Shabbat shalom.
Love you. Bye.